which are the maps of the lava inundation, but I'll let the mayor open it up and say a few words.
I don't want to sound I'm far behind on what Sakura's presenting, but I am far behind. Far behind because I don't care what she has on paper, it's behind. I went on a chopper ride yesterday, trying to get an idea of what was happening in Lower Puna. Because I see all the maps, and more than a few times a day meeting with all the university people and people out in the field trying to get an idea who's been affected, how much has been affected. And I think because Ms. O'Hara and Ms. Rogers was there yesterday, last night meeting, you saw a lot of people there, obviously, but you saw a different crowd. The news yesterday that I gave to some of the residents who approached me personally and the news I got this morning is already different. So I don't care what you have, Diana, it's old. Unless you made it 10 minutes ago. This morning I found out that last night I was guilty of giving, I think, wrong information. It was right at the time that I thought it was right on how much of vacation land and Kapoho beach lots were inundated. You know, when you are in a situation like that, I'm sure some of you must know what I'm talking about. You make a huge mistake when you're dealing with natural disaster, asking the question, what is happening now? And let's say now your property is not affected, and all your hopes fall on that, not affected. And you're kind of blind to the reality of what could be. You don't want to even ask of that. Well, this morning I have to tell the people of vacation land 100%, not 99%, but 100% of your subdivision, and therefore 100% of the farms, therefore 100% of the homes are gone. That's over 160 homes. If you had asked me yesterday, that would not have been the figure. And I know of all the meetings you've been there, Mr. Howard, you know what I'm talking about. Talking to you is the easiest thing to do in comparison to talking to the residents who have been affected. Shared with you yesterday, you know, a friend that I met in the early 70s. Young couple of high hopes and want to make an orchid farm, and they develop a beautiful orchid farm. Many employees. We forget about the workers that now have been affected. Beautiful house and those things. And he started to say about that and try to act brave, and just burst into tears. You know, you wind up each other holding each other. You don't know who's holding each other up. On beach lots, between day before yesterday and today, I'll bet you we lost over 300 homes. Had you asked me a week ago, not within a figment of my imagination, we would lose one. So how can Deanna make a budget on revenues when she don't know what the hell our revenue is going to be? How are you going to make a budget on expenditures when you don't know what my requests are? Because I don't know. And whatever numbers she puts forth, it's a guessing game. You and I and everybody here, we are experiencing something of Mother Nature that all of us, including the best scientists in the world, are in wonderment, in awe of what is happening. How many of you can remember so many earthquakes? 6.9 occurred a couple of weeks ago, and I was in awe that nobody even talked about it. You know, usually you have an earthquake that size and people will say, what were you doing? What did you feel? Did you see? Nothing. Because it was just an inconsequential event among all the other events. We were dealing with 3 3 guesses. 9 out of 10, all the times of my past experience, I'm dealing with only one. I had to go deal and set up a monitoring and warning system of hydrochloric acid, LAYS, sulfur dioxide emitting 3 times the normal volume. I don't know what to even tell you anymore. I talked to the governor and he's coming in tomorrow. I asked him to come in yesterday, but he couldn't do it. And I'm grateful he's coming. I talked to the head of FEMA last week and earlier this week and this morning for the local guy. And this is what I was trying to explain. Last night they committed to the people that was there and the people who were not there that we will do everything we can within the powers of the law and the resources given to us to make things better. Just that, just to make things better. I'm begging the governor for as much money as he can give. This morning's meeting was with people of my staff and the state. We're going to try to develop the best program to present to the federal government this week on what we call IA assistance, individual assistance program. The presidential declaration given to us means literally very little or nothing in the kind of programs we can give to the individuals of the residents. The presidential declaration basically covers some of the government expenses, but very few, if anything, of those who are in dire need. The IA, individual assistance, is the key to us developing proposals or programs for housing, etc., etc. If I fail at that, we will be in such a situation of finances, we can't do much. Because the kind of money that those programs will cost us will run into the millions of dollars, which we don't have. The governor is coming tomorrow and he's going to give us what he can. We met with the state legislature last past Friday and they gave us a commitment. We will do whatever we can to help you, even if it takes a special session. I'll end this with this. I took a real fast look at the budget and what is being proposed. What is my wish list? The 0.5% on the GA. And even that, I think the expenses that we must meet, is going to be tight. I'm trying to say this in a way that none of you will interpret it as a lecture because it's not meant to be. It's basically pleading. The dependency on their county government, our county government, to lead the way with the state and the federal, I don't think I can ever imagine that this day would be. The immensity of it. We are talking over 600 families displaced. Just a couple of weeks ago, you know what their biggest complaint or concern was to us? How about the water? When are you going to get the power back? What about the roads? Today, all of that is mute because there is nothing to go back to. You won't even recognize it once you see it. We have to develop programs in regards to similar to what was developed for the people of Hawaii, by the politicians of Hawaii in 1960 when Hilo was destroyed. And where we sit in the beautiful Hilo Bays because of that Kaiko plant. And we have to come up with something similar, I think, for the over 500, 600, and Lord knows what tomorrow our figures will be. I ask of you this, Council. Know that the needs are greater than I've ever seen. Know that I think of government, this is one of the most critical time of where we go as a community. I care not to live in a place of a community where we are just trying to maintain and maybe I'm wrong, I don't believe I'm wrong. I really believe on what people tell me, that the vast majority of people on this land who pay the bills, our bills, realize that we need to step forward on this to make this a better community. I ask of you to know that the needs are great. I ask you to know that the dependency on you is so tremendous. We will do what we can do with the money you give us. You know that. We have to, by law, go by a balanced budget. We will reach out to the feds that we already have. You know what he said? Harry, don't spend too much time like you did before because time has changed. Don't flood us with statistics. You have to put that down. But flood us with why it is so important to the people of Hawaii that the federal government now stepped in. I think you know that we have examples throughout different places of where the federal government and whoever blame, I don't care, did not step forward and they suffered. I will tell you what I said and I'll end it. I told the governor, I told a FEMA rep, give me the tools to show the United States of America how our government should respond. Thank you very much.
Thank you.